Welcome back to the pod. Here is what's on this week's episode.
Lucy Watson shared a very normal TikTok saying if you're in the trenches of being in like having a newborn, it gets better.
It's the same in everything in life. If you seem to be doing well,
Yeah.
somebody's always going to come for you.
I had smelly feet one year, so my family started calling me Pocahonkus. Mean. Hi.
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 We should do our first little announcement so we don't forget that this week Confession Sessions is coming out on Wednesday.
Yeah, we're breaking it up
Yes.
just because I think it's easier to digest.
Yeah,
in the week.
100%.
And it means that we're basically, it's like, everything I say this week is going to be in puppy analogies, right?
Okay.
Just because that's the era I'm in, my dog mum era. We're breaking up the meals throughout the day.
Yes.
Yep.
Because
That's
it's
what
too
we're
much
doing.
to digest on a Monday
Too
for
much.
everybody. We get it's a lot when you start back your working week. It might be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Ash, tell us about the puppy then.
Oh my God, so
I know.
excited, right?
Fucking hell, she's like,
Get it
like,
out.
ask me, ask me.
Tell me,
ask
tell
me.
me.
Like a wee puppy, like, come on, tell me.
Well, basically, I'm a very good salesperson, okay? I'm that good at sales that I have convinced myself to go and get a puppy. I was at Fraser's mum and dad's house and I was going, you need to get a puppy. It'd be so good for you, blah, blah, blah. Did the whole thing of like, once you get them, it's like having another member of your family, blah, blah, blah. And then we both got into the car and I sat down and I just looked at him. I was like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? He's like, you want to get a puppy, don't you? I was
Talked
like,
yourself
yeah.
into it.
Aha.
Did.
And he went, I've been thinking this for ages. I was like, let's just do it. Because guess what? See, when you're the adult, no one can tell you no.
Yeah.
And
That's the
that's it.
funnest part. Like, we have so many horrible things that we have to do as adults, right? Like,
Yes.
responsibilities, bills, house, shit like that, right? Looking after actual humans. There's so much stress, but see, being able to do the whole, like, I'm the adult. I get to say,
I'll
Hands
do
on
what
me.
I want.
I could, if I wanted to, I could go and get a birthday cake at Asda and eat it all right now.
No.
Do you know
Nobody can tell
what?
Nobody
See
can tell me no,
that
'cause
statement?
I'm an adult.
That is genuinely a statement that you've lived by, though, because I remember going to your mum's one day and we went and picked up all the ingredients for a chicken Caesar salad, and Ash was like, really fancy a birthday cake. We can buy a birthday cake if we want.
It's something I
And we
always
did.
say.
We had the most epic chicken Caesar salad followed by birthday cake.
Why
It was
not?
no one's
Yeah.
birthday.
It was no one's birthday, but I just think
Life's
there's
too short.
always a case for celebration.
So was this a
100%.
last minute decision?
Yeah, it was
When did you actually get the puppy?
the same day.
Shut the fuck up. Did you
I
actually?
12
love that.
o'clock, and I had her locked off by 4, and I picked her up at 6.
Do you know what that is, though? It leaves no time to second guess yourself and then talk yourself out of
Yeah,
it.
that's
Because if
actually
you'd
a good way
waited
to do it.
overnight, you would have been like, oh,
I hate having to wait
Really?
for stuff.
me too, I'm very impatient.
Anything. I mean, I think I'm honestly getting to the stage where Amazon Prime is not fast enough.
Yeah.
I want it now.
Yeah, and if you filter it to deliver today, the results are really limited.
Yeah, they're
very
shite now. They
limited.
don't do
so
yeah.
pish.
Super
It's
shit.
ridiculous, actually. So, yeah. Little Mabel.
Little Mabel, which by the way, on the subject of names, we actually had like a whole list of names that we loved. Tons of them, right? Like I think about 20, but they all kind of fell within the same category of like older women's names. right?
Yes.
So Maggie, or as we call it on a Sunday, Margaret.
Margaret.
Margaret, your dinner's ready. So we needed it to be in that sort of same style. Like I couldn't have went for like a Nova or a Luna. Like it wouldn't have went, even
Yeah.
though those names suit her. So we had a list of names, and we had like Martha. Love
Oh,
Martha.
Martha.
Little Martha. We had
Martha
Winnie.
May Houvier.
Sophie. We had Winnie. We
Uh-huh.
had Mabel. That was obviously the one we went for. With loads of different names, right? I like Mary as well, to be honest.
Mary's cute.
Yeah.
Mary and Joseph.
So Mary and Joseph, like it's the nativity.
I'm glad
It's
you never.
biblical.
I'm
You
Just
glad you
imagine
never
Maggie
went with
being like,
it.
am I Joseph?
No offense, Mary, but like, no.
Yeah.
I do like a Mary.
Mary.
Mary,
That's what
quick
it's like.
and cherry. And one thing I did want to have as well, this is also a specific thing for me, I like 2-syllable dog names. I find it hard to shout a name that if it was just like one thing, like I don't even know, like
Blue.
yeah, so Blue, your dog, I would have to shout Blue. I make it into 2. Blue.
Yeah.
I need to do like 2 syllables for the shouting, otherwise I feel daft.
I said Lou there, by the way.
But you've got Blue.
I have a blue, yeah,
You've got
but
Blue.
Blue. Like
Yeah.
a one-syllable name.
Yep, so I had
So-
to do 2 syllables. So we basically had a list of names, but then obviously when the kids got or whatever, they actually thought we were heading to pick up football strips
Mm-hmm.
for Frad's football team. So we went in and the girl actually played along. It was really good. And then eventually they were like, oh my God, she's got a puppy. I was like, oh, go and talk to it, whatever. And then they were clapping her and I put a video on Instagram so you can go and watch it. And I was like, oh, she's so cute. And they were like, what's her name? And the woman went, oh, she's not got a name yet. And I went, oh, maybe you guys could help pick a name. Thinking that was going to be the bit where they go,
Yeah,
Oh my
click
God,
on.
no.
No, why? Because why would they? They're
No,
just be
exactly.
so...
It's
They're
because
like,
I
"You're
know.
stinking
So,
tops, not a puppy."
so then they were clapping her and I was like, she's so cute, eh? Would you just want to take her home? They were like, yeah. I went, well, you can take her home. She's your puppy. And see the realisation in their face. It's Ella's face especially. She kind of just goes,
See the
What?
you see the split second that she like her whole
Realises,
face changes.
yeah.
I love that.
It's amazing.
It's
So,
addictive to watch. I actually
it
watch
is.
that like over and over and over.
It was so fun.
Whereas Charlie's just got like a big smile the whole time, like, great.
I know, he's so chill, but it's like brilliant. I had brand new, sounds great. Maggie will love that. So anyway, got her, took her home, and then in the car on the way back, I was like, we'll need to think of a name for her. And Charlie, bless Charlie, was like, I'm happy for you guys to just pick the name if you want to pick it. Or Ella, do you want to pick her name? You can just pick it. And we're like, no, you need to be involved. And then
Charlie's like, I don't want the responsibility of that.
yeah, he probably just couldn't be arsed thinking, to be honest. And then Ella was like, I've got a name that I like, but I don't know if you'll like it. I've heard it a few times. It's quite cool. Mabel. And I was like, no way. That's one of the names that,
It fits the genre.
yep, it fits the genre and it's also on the list.
Yeah.
There we go. On the WhatsApp list.
Perfect.
So that's her name, Mabel, and she has been brilliant.
She's so tiny. Like,
Pictures do not
I've
actually
still
show.
not held her.
You can
Oh,
hold her
I've
tonight,
held
if that's
her.
the day. She's I know, Auntie Lauren's basically breastfed her.
love her.
Lauren had her latching on in 2 seconds.
Love her.
She's very cute though, and she can sit and all that. She's quite a clever wee thing,
Mhm.
but she's so small. Like seeing pictures, I don't think it does it any justice, Taylor.
No, it doesn't, because you showed me in comparison to like a phone, and I'm looking, going, I know, like you're looking at your own phone and you're going, I know that's small, but I still can't quite get it.
Yeah.
And then she walked in and I was like, oh my God, she's like a guinea pig.
She literally is like she's tiny and she's very, very good.
She's so
But
dinky.
I'm a bit exhausted. Can you tell that I look a bit tired?
Because you're in newborn stage.
I am in the newborn stage. I'm literally going through the whole newborn situation. It's like getting up during the night, taking her out for pee. She's been peeing and pooing, but she's a shit eater. I've got another
Oh,
Maggie
is
in my
she?
hands. As
Oh.
soon as she does it, I'm like, well done. See that noise? I hate myself because that's all I keep doing. Every time she goes near something, I'm like, It's like
What do you
Little
mean?
Britain.
She eats everything.
No, she eats her own shit.
She's poo.
Oh,
Is that not quite normal
She's like
though
a
for
fussy eater.
puppies?
She's
No.
an actual shit eater.
Oh, she eats her own shit.
Oh,
Chews the
right.
shit.
Maybe it's because she doesn't chew her food properly and she sees that there's like kibble still in there.
Apparently, it's like instinctive for them though that they want to like clean up their mess because it's like a predatory thing.
Ooh.
As in, like they don't want their mess leaving a scent, so they want to eat it so that no bigger predators could like come and find where they are. I know.
I.e. Maggie.
Would
I
that
know.
not just like that's just like a
Well,
whole
the thing
circle
is,
process?
it's
Could
really
that keep them
upsetting.
alive if they had no food? If they just continued to eat their shit?
because
Because
there's
surely
no
we get
nutrients.
smaller and smaller and smaller. till
That's
the
true. Okay.
fat
And
just doesn't.
also, the other thing with that is as well, it's actually dead annoying for me. Like if I'm watching her and she does it, I'm going, brilliant, lift it up. Another one bites the dust.
Yep.
If you're putting that back in again, I'm like, I just now need to wait for that to come back out. At
Yeah.
some point. And I thought I was doing good that I managed to get you do that in the right place.
And it's going to come out softer because it's going to give her an upset stomach.
It's not great. So
I
we've,
don't, I've
we've
not
definitely,
for a dog. I don't think I could do.
by the way,
couldn't
it's,
do it.
Wait
it's
till the grass hangs out its arse and you need
Oh,
to pull it out.
No,
that, by the way, that is every dog owner's went through that. You
It's
go, what's
so
that little
bad.
spiky thing? Oh.
Or
Grass.
if you've got long hair, if it's been on the floor or something and they've happened to lick it, like you can sometimes be pulling your own hair out their arsehole.
It's not glamorous. It's no mean feat, by the way.
no, I don't think it's not for me. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, but
Genuinely
you're
don't think I could
you're
do it.
pussy patrol
Yeah.
captain, like
No, I don't even. I couldn't even do it for a cat. I couldn't even do it with a cat now. I just feel like I just couldn't.
Cats are.
I want to get a dog, but I want to get somebody else to do that whole bit.
You
Oh,
can actually do that though. You can actually get a puppy and put it in for a week to someone and they just do all the stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a fortune.
why would you want to do that? Like literally, when you get a puppy, all you want to do is hold them like a baby. And I'm
This is
sorry,
great, I know.
that they say dogs aren't babies and they're toys, but we all do it.
I know I do it. Yep.
We hold them like a newborn.
Oh my god, you need to do that like TikTok trend when it's like a newborn photo shoot. Where
Oh,
you
yeah,
wrap them
1
up
week.
Yeah.
and then put it in.
Oh.
Oh, just imagine Maggie watching the background like,
I know.
am I still cute?
I know. She's
How
sitting
does
there.
my next mum?
How
All
does it feel to
15
be like my
kilograms.
dream?
Get the big bed sheet and you can wrap that around me. The king size one.
Wrap it round
I'm
and
still
round
cute.
and round and round. Maggie is literally like
Put Maggie
a
in the milk
warthog.
bath. Put her in the milk bath with little
all the
Mabel like floating on a twig.
Maggie's just like that. I'm catering for all body sizes and images.
That's it.
Oh,
She's fine.
bless her.
Me with my big nips, which by the way are no longer as big as what they used to be. Remember, Maggie used to have massive nipples. Maggie's nipples are so big that the back ones hung down so low that people go, oh, what is it called? I'm like,
They're
That's
not
it.
balls.
that is her nipples. It was awful.
It's a bit insulting
And
that they're that
also-
thin and they thought that was her balls as well, though.
It was
like,
also
oh.
the fact that our like, it was like a big flat peach.
Oh,
Her bits and bobs were massive.
her bits and bobs. She's only got a bit.
No, there was bits and bobs because it was so big. But that's all kind of like
Mellowed.
it's all retracted. It's inverted.
That's
Basically,
nice.
it's like your penis.
Like my penis. It comes out
So-
for special occasions.
So I'm in the newborn stage, but I suppose that it actually leads quite nicely into like a wee topic of discussion this week because I'm in the trenches of newbornness. Ailey had a wee rant online. I liked it.
I don't often do it, right?
Usually we're all quite vanilla, aren't we?
But I sometimes I do I'm losing my voice. Can you hear this?
Really, stop being so dramatic.
I always get annoyed to see stuff like this on TikTok, right? But I just try and like move on, right? Don't let it annoy me. But that pure pissed me off. Basically, Lucy Watson from Made in Chelsea, who actually was my favourite in Made in Chelsea.
I never watched it. It was just too rich.
Oh, I loved
Have
it.
you seen the guy that does like the like impersonations of like British TV
Uh-huh.
drama and it's like have you went to his launch? Yes, I went to his launch. Whose tonic did he use?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He didn't use my tonic.
I was launching my podcast.
I was launching my podcast. God's sake.
Yeah, so basically Lucy Watson shared a very normal TikTok saying if you're in the trenches of being in like having a newborn, it gets better. That's basically what her overall message was. She was like, I've just had a facial, I went out and got a latte, which I remember at that stage of being like, oh my God, this is the first time that I've went out without the baby and I've been able to just drive and I used to drive to Costa, get a wee Costa and then just drive for a wee bit. I literally remember doing that. Like, I'm not fucking Made in Chelsea rich. It's got nothing to do with her like privilege, but people jumped down her throat and were like, that's not real life.
It isn't everyone's life. That's a fact.
Yeah,
so
'cause
what you're doing is you're just stating facts. That it's
Uh-huh.
not everyone's real life. No one said it was.
Nobody has the exact same life. That's what pure annoys me about it. It's people saying like, well, I had so many complications and by 8 weeks, like I still wasn't even out of bed. Like, okay, nobody asked. Like literally nobody asked. She was just putting out a wee positive message saying like, if you're struggling just now, it gets better.
Yeah.
Like
This
it.
could be you. If you're literally in day one and you're struggling, this could be you in 8 weeks' time. So just know that it gets better. That's what she was saying. It's so bizarre to me how everybody online scrolls through, and I get it, your phone does personalise things that you should potentially enjoy watching, right? That is what the algorithm is. But the way people are so entitled that they just think that things that come across their screen and they see with their eyeballs needs to be something that they align with. How entitled is that? That's such a weird thing to be like, I now need to say what I think about that because I don't like it. But it was never for you.
It's also the whole thing of people like being offended on behalf of other people all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like, were you offended by that, or are you actually just assuming that somebody might be? Because the amount of comments replies to my TikTok that were like, I just don't want anyone to see that when they're at like 3 or 4 weeks postpartum.
Yeah, but you can be 10 months postpartum and still feel like shit. Does that mean that like, somebody that did get to 8 weeks doesn't want to see that? Of course not. You always want to know it's better.
Exactly.
So what's the alternative then? So what if someone gets to 8 weeks and goes, right, I'm really, really struggling. I'm actually, I'm postnatal depression. Everything's horrific. I feel like I'm not good enough. And this is what it's like at 8 weeks, by the way, just so you know.
But nobody's ever going to hit back at somebody like that and say, you should be doing better. You should be doing that. You're telling people this is how awful it's going to be. Like, nobody's ever going to go against almost like the victim, if you want. But if you seem to be doing, it's the same in everything in life. If you seem to be doing well, somebody's always going to come for you.
I can't stand what is going on with my voice. I can't stand the argument. I can't stand the argument that's like, well, not everyone's like that. Yeah, like nobody said everyone was. Nobody ever said that.
Was she went for a facial, she went for a coffee. She's 8 weeks. If she looked back at herself at week 1, she would never have seen this coming.
Yeah, so light at the end of the tunnel, basically.
For her, little Miss Lucy Watson, Made in Chelsea, she's rich, whatever, doesn't give a shit.
That's her reality.
That is it.
You cannot argue with somebody's version of their real life.
Do you know, someone actually wrote on mine as well and said most people are struggling for maternity pay and whatever, and they're only on 40% of whatever. This girl just put loads and loads of facts on it, right? Which were completely irrelevant. But I was like, are you telling me that anyone in the world would ever watch that who's struggling financially, right, and watch that and go, oh, so Lucy says that I'm actually going to be driving that big Range Rover and having designer sunglasses in 8 weeks. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited.
That would be
Nobody's dumb enough to actually watch that and think, oh my God, Lucy said that that's going to be my reality. can't fucking wait. 6 weeks to go and I'm going to be rich.
You can't
Like, nobody
win though.
thinks
You
that.
can't win in these situations because you go, she's just went and put on a wee video and said, here's my little day for today. And somebody
too
has
happy.
taken umbrage. Is that the right word?
Oh, I don't know, but well done, you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, she's intelligent.
I am. Somebody's taking umbrage, and
Take it seriously. Don't do that.
I've only heard it used in what I think I'm meaning. So I don't
I
actually
kind
know
of
what
love
it
the
means.
confidence though. I just like when Lauren has a new wee word and it becomes like Lauren's phrase of the day.
She's like, I'm going to
Joey
get
with
that
the toilet
in.
paper.
Yeah.
Learns my new word every
Like, I'm going to
day.
get that in at some point today. Cannot wait. Umbrage.
Umbrage, yeah. But they've just taken it upon themselves to go and try and tear somebody down because they're having a pure shite day.
Yeah. Oh,
Like, just because you were fucking riddled with postnatal depression and like, same here.
yeah, but you don't comment.
You don't fucking comment.
Ah.
Just so you know, I'm giving you a bit of validation here.
Yes.
To take offence, annoyance, or displeasure.
There
To
we go.
feel umbrage at a social snub. Is this written by Made in Chelsea?
Do you think that's why they called her Professor Umbridge in Harry Potter?
Yes, Lauren, they do this quite a lot.
That's
Yeah,
her
she
name,
came up with
isn't
loads
it?
of names like that, didn't
Yeah.
she? It was all like wee
Yeah.
sneaky.
Makes sense.
Clever.
Look
Love
at
that. I know. Education. We love to see
me.
it.
You heard it here first.
But I actually loved you having that kind of like opinion, really. I liked it.
Do you know
I
what?
actually wrote a wee comment. I was dead proud of you.
Oh, proud.
I'm so
proud.
very proud.
Oh, proud.
What is that all about?
Tune of Fat. Is it Tune of Fat that was on?
What was
Only
that?
an excuse.
Very proud.
Oh,
very, very
proud.
proud.
Oh, proud.
Is it not? Is it not?
Who's it meant to be?
Who's it meant to be?
Yes.
That's it.
The voice of mum says.
God, is that you?
Remember we said we're everywhere.
Alan's sitting there raging though that nobody knows. He's like, fucking hell.
Very
Sorry, I
proud.
had to have the table again.
That's one of those things that like that was when I was so young that we used to watch that, right? And it's just stuck in my head. It's become part of my vocabulary now. Oh, proud.
very, very proud. I was very proud of
I
you.
think, right, if I didn't do what I do, right, and like I'm so scared of getting cancelled,
You'd be Katie Hopkins.
I'd be Katie Hopkins and I'd quite happily take the crown.
I knew.
Why is she not like Peter? I mean, is this going to get us cancelled?
It might make it, might not.
Like,
Some of our stuff she says is absolutely like past stuff.
yes.
She's evolved, right?
She has evolved.
Yeah, but then see when you look back at the past stuff as well that people went mad about, it wasn't even that controversial.
Was it not?
Like, look at
It
the one.
felt like it at the time.
See the one that she said people were so annoyed about it, right? But I actually think if you were to break it down, people would agree. Where she said she obviously put a wee twist on it to make it seem like a bigger deal.
Uh-huh.
But see when she was like, "Oh, you kind of judge people by their name." If you hear a child's name,
That's a fact, though.
you make like an image of what they might be like and what their family might be like and all that based on their name.
Yep.
Okay.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
just,
True.
see if I said like, oh, this is a wee girl, she's called like Heather Lily Moonshine, you're going to go, oh, her mum and dad are probably quite hippie-ish. Like,
There's
Yeah.
vegan in there, 100%.
exactly.
Yes.
They're
Every
on a
single
plant-based
person
diet.
does it.
Yes. They're on a
Everyone does it.
plant-based diet.
Because she said it, people were like, oh my God, that's so judgmental. Sorry, but everyone's judgmental. That's literally how you live your life. Like, everyone makes a wee judgment in their head.
Yep.
She's just saying it out loud
Yep.
a lot of
Yeah.
the time.
She
And
is.
she's calling people out and stuff. And people just love to be offended.
I do like her. I have to.
I'm not saying that I would be pure controversial, but I do feel like I have to share my opinion sometimes. I can't help it.
Can't hold
It's a
it in
wee rant.
anymore.
I know.
You could actually have a wee faceless account, and we're not going to call it a troll account because it's not what it is. But you could have a wee faceless account somewhere,
Yeah.
but you could just go in and get your wee dig in there.
But I feel like I get to do it on here.
I also wonder every time I say that, right, if it sounds like I'm saying, "Get your wee dick in there."
It
does sound like
it
that.
does actually, yeah.
It's like Easter egg hunt.
Do you know what,
Many
though?
watch how we say that as well.
Yes.
I
Drop the
took,
C-bomb.
I took my profile picture off WhatsApp, right? Just because we'd spoke about it, like, oh, if somebody ever gets your number and they put in and they see that it's your account on
Yeah.
WhatsApp, it's like a way of finding out whose number is whose. So I just took my profile picture off because I thought, just in case, especially since I keep accidentally putting my number on the
You
Instagram
do.
stories.
You do.
You said it. And another girl I speak to was like, by the way, it's really freaking me out that you've got no profile picture. Like, I feel like I'm speaking to a troll or a bot. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I need to get something back in there.
What are you going to put? You're going to put like a wee flower or something like that?
Maybe,
Like
maybe I need
default,
something.
you know, you
Mine
got like
used to
your...
be the smiley face, isn't it?
Yeah. Which I felt like was very on brand for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
meant
is
to
I
your
think I might
trademark.
change it back.
Yeah, I think you should.
Change it back.
I do like the smiley face.
Hey, what have you got the now? Just a photo?
I've got my Scottish Awards photo.
Oh,
on
yeah.
there.
It's a great photo.
Thanks.
Wasn't a great day, but
Great photographer.
Great photographer.
You was a great day. Keep that in.
it's the Katie Hopkins in me. It's coming out.
I mean, it's a great photo. It wasn't a great day.
Saws.
Saws, saws.
True story.
I need to cough.
What is anyway?
I sound like I smoke 40 a day, and I don't anymore.
Not anymore. Just a Proud Mary. Lost Mary. I always call it a Proud Mary. It's actually really embarrassing. The vape. I keep calling them Proud Marys.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's not. It's a Lost
Are you
Mary.
Proud Mary?
I keep calling it a Proud,
Proud
Mary.
Mary always makes me think of your mum
Of course.
at the gym.
Why is that?
Best day. You didn't come because you weren't well.
What was it?
Me and Karen went to a class one day, and we used to go to Sweat and Shape.
So we did.
It was so. I'm sorry. It was fun. It was a good
was.
class. It really, really was. And Ash wasn't there once because she wasn't well. So me and Karen had went. This was years ago.
They're not pregnant.
Potentially.
I just got scorned there a minute ago. You didn't go.
Well, no.
Up
Were
the duck
you?
and spewing.
Were
Okay,
you
great.
pregnant? I don't know. I
Maybe.
can't think. And our instructor wasn't there one day, so it was just this random person, and basically we just danced like the whole time. But they fired on Proud Mary, and I've never in my life seen a woman move like that. She was going for it. Now Karen's a tank in the gym anyway. She went for it.
Yeah.
Like she could have led the class.
That's so funny.
So whenever it comes on, it just always makes me think of being in that gym class with her.
My mum aggressively does Proud Mary, the slosh.
How hard is the slosh?
No, but she's aggressive with it. It's like, see when that comes on, she's like that. Right, do. Away she goes, and it'll be like she'll be hooking people in. Come on, come up, and then it's the pure. Come on,
Come on.
just come for a
The wee
dance.
head bob.
Come
The
on,
wee finger. Come on.
come on.
I think she
Jack
should be a gym
Victor.
instructor or something.
She
I
really
think she
should
would
be.
love
Yeah.
it.
And she loves people, which is great.
Yeah.
But do you know one of my favourite moments? It's again, I want to actually have a wee compilation. Whoa.
Because the word guy over here is going to
I
keep
know.
you right.
Lauren's like, Carol Vor-
thesaurus.
I know exactly. She's like counting over there. She's like, give me a consonant, give me a vowel.
That's numbers. Countdown. No, it's not. It's words. That's
It's
words.
words,
It's
words.
okay.
But you've
It's all
lost
right,
it now.
fine.
You've lost it.
You've lost it. For God's sake, say less.
Sorry.
So my mum, one of my favourite things she's ever done, and I want this to be my like, this is your life. Real. Remember I told you like God's going to make that for me when I die.
Just don't forget that, God.
Don't get God. Yes. So in that show reel, I want to have the part where my mum on the hen do. This was the second hen do, by the way, which we've
I
realised
know what you're going to say here.
it's the hula hoop.
Yeah, because I had seen her and she was like, Lauren, Henry Part 2, it happened. I was like, I don't remember it.
You were there. I wasn't there. I was on holiday because I remember you sent me a video of, I think it was you and somebody else doing some like game or something like that. And it was like a pure iconic moment that you've spoke about since, but I wasn't there.
What game?
You've done
Was
some
it the
game.
Oreo game? Because that was the first round.
No, you've done some game that
Beat you in that.
was pure funny. And then
Wait.
you sent me a video of it when I was on holiday.
Was it the box on the bum with the ping pong balls?
Yes, and I wasn't there.
And
Did we
it's
not
the
do that round
twerking.
two?
That was
Round
round 2, but I wasn't there round 2. The whole that scenario I was not there for. I was on holiday.
Right. Well,
So just to clear my name, I was not on round 2,
you were invited, but you selfishly left the country.
but I wasn't
Yeah.
there. I
This is
think I
how
was
much
away.
she pure hates going in like any kind of like social gatherings.
Yeah.
She'll literally leave the country.
She'll put
Yeah.
herself in financial
Hilarious.
despair.
Yeah,
Just to
uh-huh.
not be there.
Sorry, I'm on holiday that
Sorry,
weekend.
my currency will only be euros then, so
Yeah.
like I can't come.
I'm on
Sorry.
holiday that weekend. Meanwhile, I'm on Skyscanner trying to book a getaway. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
You go somewhere.
I know. She's literally in hiding. She's on the run. Ailey's on the run. So my mum got this hula hoop, and I swear I have never. It's pure Cirque du Soleil, right?
Mhm.
Now usually people have a hula hoop and they put it around their waist and they do the hula hoop, or they put it around their arm. She put it around her neck,
And it went.
and she was like, "I've never
my
seen
God.
anyone moving like that." I'm surprised that she wasn't used as some sort of like test subject for car accidents, because how she didn't have whiplash,
Yeah.
I'll never
Yeah.
know. I'll
That's
never
crazy.
understand it. It doesn't make sense.
It was like she was ET though. It was almost like her neck elongated for doing it. And just
Didn't it? Didn't it? It was like literally that's what it was.
That's a skill though. Hula hoops are hard.
hula hooping around
I
your neck.
remember I got the one that was like viral for a wee while. Do
The
you
weighted
remember?
one. Yeah,
The
I've got that
weighted
as
one.
well.
And I think I'd done it for like 2 or 3 days.
How
and then I
loud
was just
is
like,
it though?
yeah, and it was just boring.
Yeah,
And-
standing watching the telly doing it. Actually, I think I would rather not.
Are you still using your treadmill? Because mine, I'm done. I want to sell it now.
I've,
The moment's
I've
passed.
actually not used it in
Same.
a little while.
I've not used mine in a while either.
Can't be arsed.
Only because see if it was out. I'd use it all the time.
Yeah.
The problem I've got is it doesn't slide under my couch.
No, it doesn't. No, I mean,
So
same.
Fraser put it down the back of the couch.
Yes,
It's
it's a lot.
pure
And I'm
heavy.
terrified to lift it in case I scrape that wall
Yeah.
mural.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not doing it. Because I'm just so scared I'm going
I
to scrape
can't.
the wall.
I'm not doing
can't
it.
do
But it's been nice weather, so we've all been outside more. So
Yeah,
technically,
true.
we don't need to use it now. It's good for winter.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sell mine. I feel like the moment's
Okay.
passed.
No, I actually do like it. I'm going to get back on it. I just forget because it's in the back of the couch.
Yeah.
It's like the back of your wardrobe. You forget the clothes you've got. That's also the same.
Andy
with
gets
this.
so annoyed at me because he's like, even when I ordered that, he was like, give it 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and that will be done. You'll be done with that. I'm
Why
like,
have
no,
you
this is
not
gonna
got
be-
that determination though right now to have it on every night and be like, fuck you, Mr. Wells?
It's just
Yeah.
because it's annoying me. I just don't have any space for it, and I just think it's like
You know, I've fallen off it like 3 times.
How hard is a treadmill though?
I
like,
think
is this
you
is
must
that
have a
our
big
body
stride.
experience?
you must walk to.
I do.
No, but you need to bump it right up. You need to walk it like at least 8.5.
Lauren, I was, and then I would watch the TV and my legs would forget that we were walking.
Yeah.
And I'd be so into the Netflix show that I'm watching that I would then, my feet would forget
You
to move.
verge off.
And then I verged off.
Yeah.
I
It
lost.
does take time.
You need to be straight in front of
Yeah.
whatever you're watching. I
You
was to
can't
the
be
side.
looking you can't be looking to the side at all.
I was looking to the side, so then eventually I started walking off.
Yeah, no, it has to be straight on.
And
We
I
also
got a
had-
burn mark.
We also had an incident
Did
where
you?
it was on and Oliver put it on and Marcus was walking on it and then Oliver just started turning it up and Marcus was going, stop it, stop
fucking
it. And he literally went flying off the end.
Sin. Sorry. So
So
sorry.
then
honey.
it became like a hazard and I had to put it away every time and nah.
Guys,
done. What?
we were just saying in the car that we've obviously got some exciting things coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like,
We sure do.
we have a really big exciting thing coming up
Yeah.
At the end of the month.
at the end of the month.
Are we just going to see what it is? I never know what you're supposed to do in these situations.
Neither
Do
do
we
I.
just-
Are we
Do we
supposed to
tease it? Do we
Are we,
tease it?
are we teasing you? Are we warming you up?
Glasgow people, there is some news coming.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
asked and we have listened and we are delivering.
So just
Oh,
be
we have listened.
on our Instagram and our TikTok around the end of the month.
If you want to be first to know about it,
There's a show
then
coming.
you need to be.
We just said it. We might as well say it. We're having a Glasgow show.
We're doing a
aren't we?
Glasgow show.
A big
Right.
Glasgow show.
So we went from giving a little nibble to the full
Well, we
starter.
said the space in it. We said where, and then Ash said shows. People are going to put it 2 and 2 together.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Maybe I should say so. Big Glasgow show. But if anyone wants to have like early access, then as always, you need to be on Supercast for the confession sessions because that's
Yes.
what's everything first. So there's a link literally in the show description box of this episode, so you can click on it, and that will take you there for your episode every week. Plus also any show updates.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to miss your
And if you're
seat.
coming to the Edinburgh show or the
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen show, we need stories sent
Yeah.
in.
Send them in about your pals, about your mum, about yourself,
And they're anonymous.
and they're totally anonymous.
Unless you fancy us giving you a wee free drink. Because that's usually what we do.
Or a
shall
wee
we?
Yeah, we
Fries.
always say it's anonymous, but then we always do a wee.
If you want to reveal yourself,
Uh-huh.
then
I wonder
they
how
always
many
do.
people are going to come thinking that vibrators went out last time. Like, who's coming for a vibrator?
I know.
oh my god.
Yeah.
We get a message through, right? It's quite good because we have the WhatsApp number, which is 07428 957 885. So you can hit up the hotline. And basically over there, we've had some pictures sent in, right? And because we've not been on Tinder, none of us have been on like any dating apps. We need to live this life vicariously through you guys. So if you've had any Tinder or like dating experiences that have went wrong, then please send them in. So basically, there's this guy. I'll show you guys, right?
Uh-huh.
How does he look like? Chris Hughes a wee bit from Love Island. A wee bit of the Chris
Not
Hughes
sure.
about him. It's this guy sitting on a velvet sofa. I put my thumb over his face, but that's what he looks like. Anyway, he's on the sofa.
I
What?
just seen the message. So he's got his name, his age, and then underneath he's wrote Squirters message me.
With the water emoji, right?
Oh, is that
You should be ashamed of
And he's
yourself.
pointing at the camera.
And
he's
he's
actually
got-
pointing at the camera.
He's got a
Oh
Chinese
my god,
symbol.
he's pointing at the camera with that finger. Look.
Yeah, he's got a
Jesus.
Chinese symbol tattoo on his chest,
But
and
we actually asked like somebody who we know what that actually says, just in case it's like, you know, it doesn't like most people get
like
Chinese
chicken curry or something
and it'll
like that.
actually be like an order.
Yes.
It's white dragon. It means white dragon. Wonder if it's meant to mean white dragon.
It's probably meant to mean I love my family.
Yeah.
Mum, dad, brother.
Andy,
yes.
Andy has mum, dad, brother right on his basically right there. And I saw a TikTok where somebody was in getting their nails done,
Uh-huh.
and they had a symbol, like a tattoo, a Chinese symbol on their foot. And the girl who was doing the nails was like, do you know that means pain? That means like torture, like pain. And she was like, no, it means like happy. And she's like, no, it means pain. So I was like, that Tansy, I need to check your tattoos. And he was going, no, please don't. Like, actually,
Oh, it's actually better
please
not
don't.
knowing.
Yeah.
It's better
But I
not
did.
knowing.
I checked all his, and his are spot on.
Oh, well,
which
that's
is-
good. He went to a reputable.
He did.
I mean, it's
Tattoos.
a basic Google search
Yeah,
Well,
kind of.
how do people get it so wrong though? How does that happen?
because they rely on the person in the tattoo shop knowing what they're
Yeah.
doing.
That should be a wee section, by the way. Tattoos gone wrong.
Yeah, oh, 100%. I have 2 that can contribute to it.
Say my fat
Actually,
pocket
honestly,
here.
I want all mine gone. I'm sick. I don't like them.
I was doing a wee progress pick, front, side, and then back, and I always forget I've got my back tattoo,
Yeah.
but it's
I've
not
still
finished.
never seen this.
Yeah, but you can
You
get it
don't
finished.
get close enough.
I haven't seen your back tattoo. Is it a full back?
It's like the top half, but it's just outlined because I
Yeah.
never went back because the guy tried to feed me Pepsi and snacks
Why is that a bad thing?
because it was just weird. And then he was like, "I'll do your roses for free," and I'm like, "Okay."
I would have went back like
I
all
didn't
the
like that.
time. If
Great.
somebody was
Somebody's
feeding me Pepsi and
feeding me and
snacks.
giving me free tattoo
took me
work.
hours.
I'd
I'd
be
be
like,
head to toe in
It took
tattoos.
hours.
thanks so much.
I do need to go and get it fixed 100%, but like that, I'm going, just can't really be arsed anymore.
And it's so much money.
It's also not
So
really your
much
problem
money.
because it's
Money.
on your back and you're
I
just like,
know.
I don't see it.
I don't
so it's
really
not...
need to see it, but I go, summertime, it is a bit of a pain in the backside because you walk past somebody and they'll go, couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the pain.
Oh.
Oh, no one's judging you, I promise. No one's judging.
Do you want to be
like
like,
a tank.
I have them other places, I can handle it.
Like,
You've got one in the front of your, like, on your calf. What
fine
is that?
though.
Not your calf, your shin.
like my shit, that was fine.
Was it? That's
Yeah.
quite bony. Quite a bony area.
Should we get a wee matching tattoo? I was
No,
thinking,
I can't get them.
Why?
Why?
Because if I
Boring.
got a tattoo, I guarantee you I would hate it by the next day.
We'll
I'm
just, get a
too
wee,
indecisive.
we'll just get a wee podcast mic.
See, every tattoo I've ever wanted, now I go, oh my God, I'm so glad I never got that.
Let's just get a wee podcast mic.
See, on holiday once when I was really drunk, I wanted to get this girl, I basically wanted to copy this girl's tattoo. It was like a big floral thing all the way up the inside of her arm. And then
Shareable.
she had the piercings now, like the...
Oh,
the
dermal.
Thermals.
Yeah, she had all them. I was like, I'm going to do that. Back in a minute, I'm going to go and do that. And I never done it, right? And now I'm like, thank fuck I never done it. I never got, I wanted a dolphin years ago when I was much younger.
I'm sorry, but you have never screamed your age more than today. I wanted a
Back
dolphin.
when dolphins
Where
were a
was
thing.
it? It was either round your belly button or
Ankle.
top shoulder.
No, it was an ankle.
Top shoulder blade. I had like the
Belter.
top, the back.
That
of
is
your
it. You've either got a dolphin there or maybe like a teddy bear.
shoulder.
I love her.
Also, you've never expressed your interest in dolphins before now.
Yeah.
No, this was super
what,
young.
What piqued that kind of?
And you're forgetting that unicorn. See, a unicorn now used to be a dolphin.
Oh yeah, that's.
So see, like the way you get unicorns everywhere. It
We
used to
learned
be
about that in
everything was
history, didn't we,
dolphins.
Lauren?
Yeah, everything was dolphins. So I was like, okay, dolphin's my one. And it used to be, I used to get it
Was
every
it
year.
though?
I would get a wee dolphin tattoo on my ankle.
What, a henna?
A henna.
I used to get Betty Boop.
It
What a
used to disgusting.
People also love the barbed wire tattoo. Pamela Anderson's
I
one.
love that.
Yeah,
That'll
but
make
listen,
it
I
come
feel
back.
like if you had that now, like I kind of feel like that could slot into
It could still be cool. It's still a
clean
wee bit.
clean girl aesthetic.
Right, we need to
Barbed
see.
wire, okay.
Yeah, I do.
Right, well, we'll go there, guy. We'll go
Oh,
over
yeah.
to because this is definitely not clean girl
just
aesthetic.
don't-
Little squirter.
I just don't know why
Squirtle.
she's literally avoided every single time I says, just get a little microphone.
I've watched it 3 times. It's
Is that-
funny.
It's so rude.
I,
It's so
I don't
rude.
want one. I will hate
So
if
rude.
I could get it and then I would hate it the next day.
That's fine. Me and Ash will get one, and then you can't come anymore.
And you're left out.
You can sit with us. Right,
can
go.
sit with
Tell us about Squirter.
Right, squirter. So he then messages our girl saying, "Hey, you, kiss, kiss. Is there any more of like an annoying dickhead in
No.
than hey, you?
Fuck off.
It's pure,
Hi,
like,
you.
sappy.
Okay. Hey, you, kiss, kiss." And she wrote back, "Hey, smiley face. No kisses. How's you? Hope my bio never put you off." Why would it put me off? She's obviously not checked this because he's slipped into her DMs first. "Just making sure, babe. Does that mean you can squirt?
Oh my God.
Hope you're still there."
Of course she's not.
So then she's like, "Sorry, just had a busy day in work today. Don't worry. Do you have Snap? Could this be any more?"
Why did she write back after that? Oh my
Could you?
God.
Well, no, she hasn't. She's literally just left all the messages, and then he's got her on Snapchat and said, "Why are you not speaking to me? It's me from Tinder. Hey, question mark.
So he went and found her?
Your man has no riz.
No.
He got no riz.
The fact that he's put that on his bio, right, as a requirement, and then
Apply within.
and then he's trying to seek girls out and be like, hope you're okay with my bio. Basically, can you just check that? Just confirm that you're all right with the whole squirting requirement. And before we
Literally,
continue this.
Yeah, before we continue this, but I haven't even suggested that we would even go out for a coffee yet.
Yeah.
Haven't even suggested it.
Do you know what is a big fear though? Is what if that guy who's writing those messages is not the guy in that picture?
Exactly,
Oh,
and it's so
no.
creepy. There definitely needs to be a whole screening process, I think, for like Tinder, any kind of dating apps, I think, because it's like, it's emotions really, isn't
Yeah.
it? So
You should have to do like a face ID to
Yeah.
sign into it or something like that. Like
Yeah.
100%.
Like
Passport
the
or
like the
something like that,
Monzo
like, yeah.
account thing where you're like, my name's Ailey Wells and I want to start an account.
How awful is that, by the way? And then
the
it's
worst.
sometimes like, we need to validate your existence, whatever it is. Please do the other video. And you're like, hi, I am Lauren Kerr.
And you made me do this video. Our secret password is 12345. Please give me a bank account.
I saw a TikTok where the girl was like, you just like every now and then remind yourself that someone somewhere has got that video of you saying that and someone's watched it and they definitely, they're slagging people.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Come see this one I've got.
Yeah.
Come here.
Easy.
Going out with my dear Sandra. Come
Just
see
like
this one I've got.
just like we always say, like nurses and all that, when they're like, oh, listen, we see it all the time. There's definitely still discussions that go on in the
Yes,
staff room when they're
definitely,
slagging people because it's just human nature.
And I reckon that they will have nicknames for people based on their ailments.
yeah.
So it'll be like, see big, like one flap hanging down in bed 2.
Yeah.
She's needing to get her dinner soon.
Absolutely.
It'll definitely be stuff like
You would
that.
need to because you wouldn't remember everyone's name. You wouldn't need to have.
No way.
And speaking
No
of
way.
nicknames, right, we got another one in saying, nicknames you guys are talking about. I know a woman called Seaside because everyone has been there.
Aww.
That feels like a pure old school, like, trolley comment, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
She's the village bike.
It's a village bike. Like, everybody had one if you lived in a village. Like, everybody knows who the village
Seaside.
bike was when they were younger.
I instantly thought Seaside. Oh, that's got the earthy mum. That's got like the.
No, I thought it
That's
was-
kind of
Oh.
hippie. A wee bit hippie. I would
You
take
went nicely.
that. Yeah. I would
I-
think Seaside.
I went hoorie.
I went hoodie as well, and I thought it was because everyone sees inside.
Oh my god. Gaping vagina.
I didn't think that's what it was.
Can we
Sorry,
actually
guys.
really quickly, right? We've still got a Facebook secret chat, by the way, guys. If anyone has not joined that yet, we've had quite a few people join it recently. And we put one on saying like, tell us your nicknames, because sometimes people don't want to necessarily have it on the podcast, but they'll want to have like the wee chat.
Yep.
So
So we'll just take the chat and we'll put it on the podcast.
Do it anyway.
guess what?
Surprise, surprise.
Someone said I had smelly feet one year, which probably was down to the Bally Flats. I'm going to say.
Oh, 100%.
I had smelly feet one year. We were on holiday, so my family started calling me Pocahonkus. Mean. So mean.
So good.
It's funnier when you say it out loud.
That's so
That's
funny.
so good.
People changed my name from Molly Hill to Mouldy Hole.
Moldy hole.
Moldy.
Molly,
So
were you a wee seaside?
No, was she a wee
Hole.
seaside? She could have been.
She said it was
The whole
awful at the
beach.
time, but I laugh about it now. I'm glad you can laugh about it.
Molly.
Hole.
My big calf's got me the nickname Robocop.
See, the thing I see once it was said. Stop.
Done. Robocop.
There is no getting away from it.
Also, of all the things you could have called, Robocop.
Oh my god!
It's almost funny because it's a bit stupid.
Yes, even you can just imagine her being a sports day and pure wherever running as well. Oh my god. My name is, as you can see, Anita. I've had everything from Anita Jobby to Anita Shag. I also have a bump in my nose and someone called me Iron Face. It stuck with me till this day.
So sorry.
Iron Face as in like an iron.
That's not nice.
Oh my god.
It's not nice.
I was chubby in primary school, so people called me Buddha to the point where my dad called me it too.
Not when it goes back to the family home. Not when it infiltrates into the position.
That's what your dad used to call you, baby Buddha.
No, he didn't. The fuck. No,
Or you signed a card calling yourself baby Buddha.
Lauren, I never did. It was baby Bula.
Oh.
She's a nasty bitch.
Why Bulla?
It was a wee word. Lauren, are you calling me fat? Lauren, answer me, Lauren. Lauren, My confidence is, Lauren, I'm flatlining. The confidence is gone. Lauren.
What the fuck is a bulla?
It's not even a word.
It is a word.
You can see my confusion. I just
No.
always remember that story. Love you, it's baby Buddha. No,
Bula. Bula. B-U-L-L-A.
Was it just a cute? Did you come up with a cute nickname
No,
for
it wasn't
yourself?
me. My dad called me it. Baby Bula. He'd go, Baby Bula. And I'd go, Big Bula.
Oh,
It was very cute.
Teletubbies advert.
I just love to imagine.
Ash, that was you, Buddha, fat mine. Went back to the house, Dad called you Baby Buddha. It's pure you.
Oh my god.
My cheeks hurt.
So did mine because they're so massive.
I once ran into a gate while having a water fight with my friends and split my head open.
Oh.
After that, I was nicknamed the Gate Crasher. That's sad.
That's really sad, but also it's very factual.
It's factual, yeah.
Can't get annoyed with the fact.
No,
Helmet head, that's a common one. Because her fringe started a bit further back than normal, it still haunts her. Kids are mean.
Kids are mean,
Kids
but
are
also
mean.
super
also really
creative.
funny.
Yeah, listen, some people, they have a talent for it as well.
Yeah.
They have a talent.
We're always open to hearing nicknames, by the way, if you ever want to share any more.
Fully.
What would be your
fully.
nickname for Ailey now?
Oh, this is a mean game. Don't
This-
like it.
This is not
This is mean. What would you slag Ailey for these days?
I
What do you
don't
think's
know.
a funny talking point?
I would like to know if people have nicknames for us.
Oh, they do.
What is it?
Here, do you know, I know for a fact
What?
that because we each have such different personalities, different sense of style, different everything, right? We are kind of feeding into that whole like which Spice Girl are you thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? And I know this for a fact because this was actually told to me when I was at a wedding, and a girl who listened to the pod said to me, oh my God, like my friend thinks she's pure Lauren, my other friend thinks she's like Ailey, and I think I'm like you.
Yeah.
So like people, I'd be quite interested to know, are you a Lauren, an Ailey or an Ash?
Do we need to do a quiz or a
quiz?
Ms.
Oh my God.
Yes.
flowchart?
That is so fun. We should
Yes.
definitely do that.
Well, let's try and make one.
Are you a massive hypochondriac? Yes, Ailey.
And there's just a photo of me.
You are
Ailey.
You are Ailey. Do you think you're dying all the time and look up your ailments? You are Ailey.
Oh my God, I love that. It's very like teen magazine, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you learn new words and use them every day? You're Lauren.
Always
That's-
learning.
Do
There's
you need
always
to
room for
always have
improvement.
your? Do you need to always have your ego strong? Otherwise, you have no self confidence.
You're Ash.
You are Ash. Fine, thanks.
Right, we need to wrap it up.
We
and
do.
head
We need
over
to go.
for confession sessions. So,
3 voice notes, by the way. 3 voice notes this
oh,
week.
I love a
Oh,
voice
yes.
note.
Let's go
Always
for
a
it.
gamble.
Yeah.
So make sure you click the link below and sign up for confession sessions. They'll be out on Wednesday. Send all your stories over to 07428 957
885.
885.
That's the one.
What is this?
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.